So we're going to turn in this quest. It's a Magatha Grimtotem. The Grimtotem clan is the clan that, like, is the, you would consider them the evil Tauren. So the Tauren on the whole are like the gentle cow people, for anyone who's like unaware of the Tauren. Like, they're very shamanistic, and they like, you know, drugs and nature, and they like, you know, fairy dust and being one with nature, and understanding the land and accepting the land's benefits. And, you know, they're kind of Native American-esque and, you know, indigenous peoples-esque, and they kind of, you know, use the entire animal, even though they are themselves cows. That's very much the nature of the Tauren people, right? The Grimtotem clan is like an offshoot clan. They're Tauren, but they're probably the more evil. You would consider them the evil clan, right? And eating grass, yeah, they love to eat grass. It's all their Tinder profiles say, I eat grass. And, you know, they love it. It's great. For the most part, the Tauren are like gentle giants and nice people, whatever. And then they like are warriors. They're honorable warriors. The Grimtotem are very much like, you know, self-serving, self-preserving offshoot clan that is like, you know, wants to take care of themselves. The leader of the Tauren people, which is Cairne Bloodhoof, right? He's the guy out here who's hanging out. He was a World of Warcraft 3 character. Oh, you can't see. Hold on.
Works of the Earth Mother. I am Cairne, chief of the Bloodhoof Tauren. Ishnialo Porah. May the Earth Mother smile upon you. Take heart, young one. The Earth Mother is near. We Tauren have always held a great respect for the works of the Earth Mother.
He's the leader of the Tauren, the Bloodhoof, obviously. The Bloodhoof are the main faction of the Tauren. The Grimtotem basically want to take over the Tauren people and be in charge. Magatha, who's a character we're about to talk to for this quest, she is the leader of the Grimtotem, and she is like, you know, the mother matron of the Grimtotem. She's like the evil stepmother who lives up here, right? So here's Magatha's servant, Raharo. We have Kor Grimtotem and Gorm Grimtotem, and then she's Magatha Grimtotem.
Be careful what you search for, stranger.
Yeah. But at one point, Cairne challenges the new war chief of the Horde, Garrosh Hellscream, to Magatha, and that's like the challenge. They challenge each other for the leadership of the Horde. And Garrosh is, you know, was given leadership of the Horde by Thrall. Thrall, the current war chief of the Horde, steps down and says, I am done. And Garrosh, he can be my successor. He's a good orc. I like his orc style. I like that he's like I liked his dad. I think there's a lot of potential in this guy. Garrosh, you're the guy. Garrosh, you get to be the leader now. And Cairne's like, no, dude, I don't like that. I don't like the way you said that. I don't know if you've ever listened to him. He's been on some weird forums, dude. He's talking to some weird people. He listens to some weird podcasts. I don't like him. I think I should be in charge. And Garrosh is like, what? You don't like my podcasts? And then Cairne is like, yeah, dude, his podcasts are really wacky, Thrall. You got to deal with it. And Thrall's like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm out. I gave away the position. You want to do it? You got to Magatha. You got to fight for it. Fight for that position. And Cairne's like, all right, I'll fight for it. I guess Magatha then. I'm going to Magatha. I'm Magathaing all over this guy. I'm going to Magatha this guy up and down the street. And Cairne's like, you can't, Garrosh is like, you can't Magatha me. I'm in charge. You can't Magatha me. I'm going to Magatha you. I'll Magatha you all over the place. And then, so that's what they do. They Magatha each other. There's a Magatha. It's a lot of Magathaing all over the place. Garrosh, because he's an idiot, asks, I guess the Grimtotem lady, this mother Grimtotem, Magatha, she says to him, like, let me bless your weapon, sir. Let me give you a little oil here. I'm going to give you a little oil of blessing on your weapon. Would you let me do that? Because I think you should be the leader of the Horde. And Garrosh is like, well, I should be the leader of the Horde because we both listen to the same podcast, me and Magatha. Totally going to let her bless my weapon. Thank you, Magatha. Please bless my weapon. And so Magatha blesses the weapon. She says to him, here, I'll give you my blessing. Here's the oil of and he's like, I love Bajibajibajir. It was on the podcast I listened to. We talked about how great Bajibajir juice is. And everybody bought Bajibajir juice. It's incredible. And so that's what they do.
Eternal sun
And then they fight the Makara, and Garrosh is getting his butt whooped. Cairne is like, pow, pow, left, right, sabam, saboom, sabash. And Garrosh is just like, I don't know how to Makara. I thought I knew how to Makara, but apparently the podcast not doing the work, not giving me enough in the noggin to know how to fight this guy. But guess what? There's a fly in the ointment. I don't know what that means exactly, but the blessing that Magatha Grimtotem gave to Garrosh's weapon, not just a blessing, it was indeed a poison. Oh, yeah, that drum, right? That's right. Give me a big drum roll. That's a pretty scary thing that just happened. We got a poison. So Garrosh ends up winning because Cairne gets poisoned. Cairne gets, like, scraped by an axe one time. He gets a little paper cut. He like, I don't care about your axe, whatever. And then the axe just like, shaking, gives him a little paper cut. And he's like, ow, that hurt. But you're still going to lose. And then he falls over dead because of the poison. So yeah. So Garrosh wins because he got his weapon poisoned by Magatha Grimtotem because she's evil.